Welcome back, everybody, to Singularity Roleplay for our 1 year anniversary of Breaking Neon. That's right, folks. This is our 12th episode of Breaking Neon, a gritty and dark noir investigation game with a twist for the City of Mist system. While those of us around the game table have our safety tools in place, it's important to know if any of the content here might not be something you will be comfortable with. If at any point tonight during the stream you become uncomfortable or you find the topics discussed a little too much, please take a step back, get some air, take some time to yourself, and hopefully we'll see you back here. Tonight's game has the following content that some may find disturbing: gang violence, loss in love, drowning, emotional trauma, and death. Starting directly beneath me, we're going to go ahead and introduce Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie. I'm playing Lola tonight. Janie Pot 7575 on social media, and that's it.
Directly next to Janie is Shock. I think you're muted.
Okay. So as I was trying to say, I'm Shock Point Failure. I'm reprising my role as Amit Moreno, and if I remember correctly, our situation from last time was not exactly the greatest and rapidly deteriorating.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And directly below Shock is Meg.
Hello, everybody. I am Meg or Meg Mysteria, and I am playing Penelope Hart, who is exactly where she's supposed to be, probably.
All right. As is custom with City of Mist, we begin with a monologue. Shock.
Oh crap! I was got into a bit of that. Okay. So how much of a flashback can I make this?
However much you need.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, from the end of the situation, things were not the greatest in the world. We had just funeral, and we had sort of.
Yeah, everybody was heading down to they're heading down to the hideout to go drink and party it up and celebrate.
Okay. So, pretty much, I'm probably just going with them. We're still mid transit. Everybody's in probably not the greatest of moods, but moods are high for the situation. It's just a funeral for a higher ranking gang member, and Armin's on edge, like really on edge. He has this weird niggling feeling in the back of his mind that is just sitting there poking at him, and he knows that something's going on. And the priest, what was his name?
Levi.
Father Levi is most likely connected, and things are not going the greatest in the world. So he's probably sort of bringing down the mood a little as he's lingering, like trying drifting back, and his eyes keep looking around. Like I said, he's on edge. Everybody else is probably not as much on edge.
All right. Um. So your friend, I'm trying to remember her name now.
Marcelo?
Yeah, Marcella. Marcella leans over. ¿Qué pedo, pendejo? You okay?
Something's not sitting right.
Come on. I'll get you a beer. Come on.
Yeah, I probably would get the edge off. All right. So yeah, he goes with Marcelo to get a beer, and probably something a bit stronger at some point or another. Because, like I said, there's that whole odd feeling in the back of his head. It probably gets a little bit easier the further they move away from the shoreline, but it's still there. So that's status I took last time, and not the greatest in the world from this naming.
All right. So yeah, last we left off, the crew had been gotten involved with some mysterious murders in town. Many of the victims had come back as gang members. All of them were killed by something large and strong. Most of them were broken. And yeah, uh, before I get to where you're at, Amit, I'm going to go ahead and go to Lola. Lola, what are you up to today?
I'm probably doing a recital with my kids. That's why I wasn't around.
Okay. Um, as the recital finishes up, you come outside and you see some people that are associated with your late husband.
Okay. So I'm going to tell the nanny to take the kids home and to lock the doors, and then I will head that way.
All right. So, a tall woman, she stands about 6'4", and is wearing a green dress, comes up to you holding what appears to be a scroll, says, Lola, it's time we had a talk.
Yeah, do you want to meet now or another time?
Right now.
Okay, here?
Yes.
All right, what is this regarding?
Well, it's probably for the fact that you decided to ignore the call to a very important council meeting so that you can go to a fucking recital for your children.
Well, my children are important to me.
Your position as boss is important to your clan. I get that you need to be a mother first. I really do. But the Thorns have been lacking. We are being seen as weak. And it's time for new leadership. And she hands you the scroll.
Okay, what does it say?
It is a signed contract with about 40 signatures, 40 or 50 signatures, all members of the Thorns, stating that you are to step down immediately and that Leah will take over as head of the gang. I'm going to give you a chance here to do the right thing. I will take care of you. Don't get me wrong. What you have done since Johnny has died has been amazing. I'm surprised anybody has managed to keep this place running, but we need proper leadership. I need you to step down willingly, and I need you to step down tonight.
Can I get back to you on this, please?
You have 24 hours.
All right, I'll see you in 24 hours.
And you watch as she gets in her own SUV with her own entourage. And they drive off.
Um, Lola's going to go home and she's going to text, I guess, Tabitha. And first she'll text Tabitha and saying that she's being pushed out as leader. And then she's going to text the group and also say that she's being pushed out as leader.
Tabitha sends you a response and says, that might not be a bad thing. Keep you safe.
Yeah, you're right.
Before I get to what the group says, Penelope, what were you up to?
The last thing I remember was that I was having a conversation with the dead woman.
Right.
I was
yes.
wrapping that conversation up, I think, and starting to head back down to the beach, kind of following the crowd.
You and Amit both get a text message from Lola.
The message about being pushed out by the gang. Correct?
Yeah, that's what she just said.
Look at the message and have kind of a quizzical expression, and then look over at Amit and ask, do you know anything about this?
Ahmed is just going to shrug and take a sip of his beer and is like, no, I don't know anything about this.
Where's my vibe check dice? Okay, let's see what Twitch says. Hello, Twitch. Everyone's moving.
Okay.
Crash when Shock left. Oop. Alright.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we're back. So yeah. Roll if you want to do a vibe check here, roll and investigate.
Vibe check. Always got the vibe check. Crap, I don't have anything now.
Let me look.
It's a base 7.
Well, baiting the trap maybe, but wouldn't get you a 10.
Nah.
Okay, so I mean, it sounds like he's telling the truth.
I guess we're gonna let it go and message Lola back, I guess, and ask what are her thoughts on it. What you gonna do?
Lola's going to say that she's packing her things right now.
I'm just going to text why don't you actually own your place?
I don't trust them.
So real quick, Lola, if you actually read through the full contract, it is a proposal for a peaceful transition. They're going to give you a monthly stipend, which looks like you'd be getting like 150K a year, and they'd let you keep the house as long as you stay out of the Thorns business.
Okay, I still don't trust them, so I am still packing my things and trying to find a place for my kids to go.
Okay, fair enough. So while you're doing that, Amit, Marcella wraps an arm around you and says, hey, come here, check this out.
Hey, what? Huh? What's up?
And she points down to the docks. So you see all that? It's so pretty and all that, but all this right here is owned by the technocrats, right?
Mm-hmm.
One thing I never understood is right there, that's Lazarus Labs. Why would a medical tech company be right there on the docks, right? When all the shipment, like all the in and outbound shipping, is down on the other side of Docktown.
That is weird.
Yeah, see? Like, it just makes no sense.
Huh. Has anybody tried looking into that?
You can't get close enough. Pretty much this is as close you can get without getting shot. They got armed security everywhere.
Very interesting.
Anyways, that's something for later. Come on,
Later, yeah.
let's finish getting down to the hideout, and I got that tequila and maybe some rum.
All right, yeah. You got mint? I can whip a couple mojitos.
Oh yeah, let's go with the mojitos. Hey, mija, and she turns around to face you, Penelope.
Yes, can I help you?
You drink?
I do.
Okay. And she reaches into a messenger bag and pulls out a beer.
And he will accept it and say, thank you. I don't think I caught your name.
Marcella.
Nice to meet you, Marcella. It's like you two are age-old friends.
We go back.
I'm fairly sure I'm the only one that you let call you Marcy still.
Pretty much. Last fool got his throat slit.
Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, I'm out of character. I'm trying to remember. Who exactly was the funeral for? And then
So the funeral was for one of Las Serenas. It's
Hmm.
another one that was killed over at the beach.
Right, and it was presided over not by Levi, but the other preacher at the other father at the church, right?
Yes. That was Father. Where did I write it? That would be Bishop William Ramsey.
Ramsey, okay. And when we ran into Levi at the deli, he said he would be at the church. church for the funeral, correct? But he wasn't there as far as we could tell.
Yes.
All right, so back in character. As we're making it back to the hideout, and I'm just thinking about it, I was like, "Hey, does anybody remember where seeing Father Levi and at the church during the funeral?"
You see everybody stopping just as you guys are getting to the actual hideout, and two people drop their beers. You see the leader of the gang, he just kind of dumbfounded. He says, Levi Winters?
Yes, I believe so.
I hadn't seen him in years.
So I'm just going to immediately look over to
If we just share a
Penelope.
look for a minute. We met him this afternoon at the local deli.
Look, there was kind of bad blood between us and Levi. All right, man went straight. Don't, I ain't gonna stop nobody from going straight. But what happened to his old lady was an accident. We ain't seen him since.
You mean
Getting a
Callista?
very sinking feeling. How long ago was the last time you saw Father Levi, and when did Lazarus Labs move out here onto the docks?
Lazarus has been down there for like the last decade, but Levi left about, I don't know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Man joined the Navy, went out on deployment. I thought he got killed at sea because I never saw him again.
This might be a stretch, but does anybody know if Lazarus has military contracts with the Navy?
Probably, I don't know. They're a med tech company, something like that. And all sorts of crates and medical shipment stuff.
Oh, and I might be just paranoid here, but I don't think it. I'm not entirely sure the hideout is as secure as we might want to believe it to be. It's
What do you
just
mean?
a gut feeling. Saying that I know I'm not crazy. I know we ran into Winters at the deli today. I think he might be associated with what's been happening lately.
He pulls out an old picture from his wallet. It's like, is it this guy?
And I look at the photo. Is it the same guy we ran into at the
Yeah.
deli?
Yeah.
Unless he has a twin brother or something, that's the guy.
What the hell, man? I need you and Penelope to roll. I'm gonna need the two of you to roll and investigate for me.
Ooh, perfect.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add good listener into this if you don't mind.
Yep.
Think maybe bitter need for justice? Pull into it?
Yeah. And 1 sec. I'm going to invoke your cruel intentions, which will give you your second power tag.
Ooh.
Okay, so I got a total of a 9.
All right.
Total of a 10.
Yeah. All right. So the two of you start to notice the sound of the water is now silent. You can see the waves moving, but it's not making any noise. You also start to see that there are hands and tendrils coming up from the baseboards. Shock,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm gonna need you to roll a face danger for me.
Okay. Let's go ahead and add, seeing that I have an idea what's going on, uncanny parkour skills and unpredictable movement.
Yep.
And a good thing I added both of those. That's an 8 total.
Okay. Well, on a face danger, this reduces the status you're getting. You are getting a tier 1 snared as the skeletal arm reaches up and grabs you by the ankle and tries to pull you down. You manage to keep yourself upright on the platform, but you watch as a couple of the Lesson in Us guys are getting pulled through the dock. And suddenly you hear from across the street, "Souls of the damned, kill them all!"
Right. Great.
Turn to look at whoever is shouting.
Yeah, you look up and you see Father Levi. His eyes are glowing, and he definitely does not seem happy.
No, I imagine not.
Thinking the Kraken. No, it's the freaking Flying Dutchman.
It is also then that you hear the sound of a motorcycle roaring down the street towards you. Does anybody let Lola know what's going on?
SOS Dogtown.
SOS Down. We need you right now.
No, that's probably a phone call. That is not a text message.
That's fair.
There's no answer if you call her.
Very
Lola,
animated voicemail and multiple calls.
I imagine one, you just hear somebody in the background going, "We are going to die."
Lola, honey, I get you're going through a lot right now, but there's a very solid chance a lot of people end up dead here. We need the help. Definitely more animated than that, but
Where are they again? Where?
In Docktown, which
Okay,
is not that far from your place.
I guess I will walk there.
Just go out for a leisurely stroll.
Well, I don't want to take the car.
Okay. While Lola's out for a jaunt through the city streets, you guys hear the people start scrambling. They're trying to make their way off of the dock. What are the two of you doing?
trying to force my cat off my desk.
While you're doing that, I'm seeing if this skeletal arm can bleed. Because I'm not trying to stay pinned. I'm trying to get the hell out and get out of here. So, yeah. Uh,
So this would actually be a go toe to toe. So give me that.
okay. So if it wasn't already made clear, I am kind of taking benefit of the demon's friend. So steady and precise hand. And I think that is going to be the main thing I'm using right now.
Okay. Uh, if you're using if you're using one of the things from the demon's friend, you will have to mark a fade on one of your existing power tags. Or one of your existing mythos themes.
Gotcha.
That is the curse of the blade.
Yeah. And is that per use or for the rest of the scene?
That is per use.
Right. So that's 7 on the die plus the 1, so we got 8.
Okay. You can choose one off of the go toe to toe list. So what do you want to do?
Let me just refresh my memory on what is exactly on the toe-to-toe list. So give me
That is going to be achieve your goal, give them a status equal to tier, or block, dodge, or counter their best attempts.
well, my goal was to get free, so I believe I'm going to go with that one.
Okay. So yeah, you'll be able to break free, but he's going to give you a tier 1 scratched.
All right. Okay, so I got that.
All right, Penelope, what do you got? Yeah, everybody's trying to get as far away from the water as possible. Ooh, have you tried something like this before? All right, I'm going to have you roll a stop holding back. So this is stop holding back is plus mythos. But in your case, because your mythos and your mist are kind of tied together, you'll roll plus the 3. Or sorry, not plus mythos, plus logos. What am I doing? So it's plus 1. Woof. This was a significant sacrifice, so you'll have to mark fade or crack on one of your mist themes and burn all the power tags in that theme. Yeah, but you did successfully do what you were seeking to do. Okay. So that's all right. So that whole thing is burned. Let's see. Hold on. All right. So what does this look like when you create this thing? Ooh. Nice. Okay. So as they start pulling down on these thread clones that you've created, you're just hearing like growls and roars from underneath the dock, and suddenly just uh, probably about 40 or 50 of these like waterlogged bodies start crawling up onto the dock and start rushing at everybody. The gang themselves are pulling out guns, they're opening fire. Um, and you actually watch as Marcus pulls out like pistol after pistol. Uh, Hold on. Yeah, it looks like you might be muted, Meg.
Whoopsies. Yeah, I was muted.
Whoop.
It's fine.
Real quick chat. Where did you lose Meg? Was it through the explanation of what they were doing? Just trying to see. I can do a quick recap. Oh no. Okay, so quick recap. Penelope has used a stop holding back, right? Looks like everything after Shock stopped talking. Okay. So yeah, they created a clone made out of webs, and yeah, now now all these zombies are pulling the webs out, crawling up. Marcus is just going through as much ammo as possible, just going gun after gun, just laughing hysterically and enjoying himself. Lola.
So do I see this going on as I approach?
Yeah, you can definitely hear it too.
Can I turn my necklace into a sword?
Mm-hmm. Not even going to
And
make you roll for that. That's something you can do pretty easily.
okay, and then I'm just going to try to attack the nearest one.
All right, hit with all you got.
Okay, just see if I can add text to it. I guess I'll add feeling lucky. That's the only one I can think that can apply now.
Transform your weapon. Feeling
Oh, wait.
lucky. Powerful
Sorry.
presence also fits here.
Do I have that one?
Yeah. Looks like it's in your expressions.
I didn't know what I still had, so I was. So that's 3? No,
Yep.
it's 3 added onto it.
So what did you get?
2. So I rolled 3 dice altogether, right?
No, 2 dice. It's 2d6 plus the number of power tags.
Okay. I got 7. So it'll be 10.
Okay. Yeah. So you cleave right through one of these. Hold on. Just make sure the power 3. You are able to do that. Yeah, so you are able to cleave straight through one of the crew of the damned. Right behind it, you see the guy looks like he may have been a hunter. He's got a tattoo of a crosshair on one of his arms, and it's starting to like peel away from his body because obviously he's decaying. And you hear somebody say, "Holy shit, is that Silas?" Oh no. And the zombie pulls out a gun and starts taking aim at, let's see here. Takes aim at Marcella.
Ooh, yeah. No, the moment I see that, I'm going to pull out a new trick out of my bag.
What you got?
Essentially, I just hurtle a spear of wind, like a javelin, through this guy. It's not something I've done before, but yeah, I believe that would be a stop holding back as well.
Yeah.
All right, so that is plus logos. Oh, good. I still have 2 of those.
Yeah, this would be significant as well.
Okay. Well, that's not good. If only I had one more from someone.
Anybody have a help point?
Oh no! It's not worst case scenario. It's just a 9, but
Oh, okay.
I would still
Okay.
take a help point if anybody's willing to throw one.
I have a help point. You can have it.
All right, thank you. So that makes it a 10, which significant means I still have to.
Oh, hey, look. Also, Sin gave you a +2. So
Oh,
if you want Penelope, you can keep your
Give
help
me my
point.
help point back.
that is fair. That is fair. The lies have been flowing out of my mouth to you like a river, so that's fair. All right, so significant with a 10 plus, I just have to mark fade or crack on one theme. And would it have to be one of the logos or just anything?
Anything.
Yeah, okay. All right. So, let's see. Like I said, I was trying to lance this guy with a spear made of wind to stop him from shooting Mossy. That apparently worked out, so that's good.
Yeah, that definitely got him.
Everything good?
Whoops. Oh, it's good. It's great. It's fine. Everything's
All right.
fine.
All right.
We're all not going to die right now. So yeah, you cleave through this guy with this spear. Half his body half his body is, flying through the air before it comes down with a just sickening squelch. But it's still moving.
Well, according to the legends, I have about 8 more of the damn things. All right, so uh let's see. Do I make him a pincushion? Yeah, I think I'm making him a pincushion.
Uh, I'll let you use the rest of your stop holding back on this,
Mm-hmm.
and you just, I'm assuming, just completely pincushion him, just like hundreds of blades of air just chopping into him.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right. And Penelope, what are you doing? Okay. Uh, how are you doing that?
Get closer to him. I fixed it, Sin. Thank you. um, where is Levi at?
He is currently on top of like in a small apartment complex that's right across the street from the hideout.
Well, first things first is I gotta get through the mob, don't I?
You're towards the edge of where the mob is, so you're able to just break away from them.
Okay, then. That's probably the most direct route would be going up a fire escape or something.
Okay. It's going to take you a minute to get all the way up there, but yeah, you'll be able to find the fire escape right there on the side of the building. And Lola.
There's more zombies. I'm just going to keep slashing my way.
Keep hacking your way through.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to need you to go ahead and take the risk for me.
Okay. I guess I'm using powerful presence and the same text I used last time.
Okay. So that's +3.
Yeah. 8.
8 total.
Yeah, 8 total.
All right. So as you're slicing through one, you feel the ground shake underneath you as something large hits the seawall. So it hits the seawall, ground starts to shake. Everybody sort of starts to lose their footing for a minute, and you hear a loud roar. You are taking Call of the Deep 1.
Okay.
Ah.
And what does that status do?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Don't let the yet fool you. It's dangerous.
You also notice that one of the other gang members just died, like not that long ago, and is now back on his feet, starting to attack the others.
Okay, so I have to attack him.
Levi looks down at all of you. The more you kill, the more I raise.
How far is Levi away from me?
Pretty far. Probably about 200 feet.
So I'm going to start making my way towards him.
Okay, so you're following behind Penelope.
Yeah, now I am. Yeah.
All right. Penelope, you are making your way fairly quickly up this fire escape, and when you get up to the top, he says, "You can't stop this. I need their souls for what they did for Callista."
Have you ever stopped to consider that Callista may not want this?
She told me she wanted this.
Callista told me she'd never seen you.
That's a lie. I'm trying to do something good here. I am trying to rid the streets of this filth. The innocent blood that just pours onto the fucking sidewalks. Why are you trying to stop this?
Because there is a method and an order that goes into this.
Then I hate to say it. You can join them in the locker. Gonna need you to face danger.
Oh boy. Mm. So embrace her and hide the pain.
Okay.
That's an 8 total.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Do you have a Call of the Deep status?
Yes.
What's your Call of the Deep status at?
2.
That is now a 4.
Ow.
Yeah. Thankfully, because you didn't completely fail that, it's not a 5. So,
It's not a 5.
it's not a
Cullen,
5.
I know what this ends at. I am a fear.
I'm in danger. So I'm actually going to have both Lola and Amit do the same role as well.
You said face danger?
Face danger.
Hmm. Okay, I'm trying to think what power tags I have that would actually help in this situation.
Yeah, how does one prepare for trying to defend their soul?
Philosophy and obscure mythologies?
I'll allow it.
That's an 8.
Do you have a Call of the Deep?
Yeah.
What do you have?
Let's see. At the end of last episode was a 1, so I believe after that big. No, I think did I get any more today?
You did not get 1. That was Lola.
Okay, so yeah, just a 1.
All right, yours goes up to 3 now.
All right, that's not good.
We're all in danger.
I think I failed it.
What do you have?
I rolled a 4.
You don't have any power tags that you could use for this. Let's see here. I would actually argue powerful presence and change of heart on this one.
That would get me to
That'll get you
6.
to a 6. So if you can somehow argue one more, you'll get a 7.
What
Otherwise, you'll
about
be taking
feeling
the full.
lucky?
I don't know if she's feeling lucky right now.
That's true.
Look, luck is a mind thing as anything. You have to claim it. You have to own it. You have to believe that you are feeling lucky.
Yeah, but it's
Don't work against this. Just accept it.
All right, I'll allow it. So that's a 7. You will only take tier 2 status, so that will bump it up to a tier 3. Oh. All of you hear the sound of the church bell, and even though it's at the top of the hill, it almost sounds like it's in your ears. It is vibrating you down to your core, painful. What do you guys do?
I think I'm still stuck down here with the rest of the gang members fighting defensively to make sure they don't die.
Am,
So I think it's up to Lola and Penelope to do something because you two are closest to Levi at this point.
am I close enough to slash my sword at Levi?
You are almost there. It's gonna take you another minute.
Well, that's where I'm going.
All right. If you want to go ahead and take a swing in him, this will be a go toe to toe.
Okay. So I'm doing the powerful presence and transforms into the weapon tool.
Okay.
10 plus 2, 12.
All right. So you will get to deal a tier 2 status to actually, since it's go to toe, you'll have to choose what you want. It's achieve your goal, deal them a status equal to tier, or block, dodge, or counter their best attempts.
Okay, I'm going to achieve my goal and let me see. Shoot. Sorry, doesn't mean. I want to achieve my goal and which is slashing him with my blade and blocking him.
All right, so you're actually giving him a tier, a status. Tier 2, what would you like to call it?
Is it the wrong place, the wrong time?
Okay. So you slash at him. He stumbles backwards and says, "You will feel Callista's pain. I'm just trying to bring back my wife and make them pay for what they've done."
Yeah, but you're killing people and you're hurting my friends, so no.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna need you to roll convince. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Damn. He kind of like he's got his hand up in the air as he's trying to gather power, and he lowers it. He lets go of his fist, opens his hand, and sort of just like wiggles his fingers around and says, "No, you're lying. There's no way."
What reason do I have to lie? I don't know you. I don't care about these people. I do care about is the woman that I spent 30 minutes comforting on the top of the cliff. Because she lost someone, and I know how that feels.
Callista told me 100 souls was enough to bring her back. That's all I need.
How is she going to come back?
The Silver Hand said they had a way.
Silver Hand is a radicalist group of liars. If anything, they would try to take you for themselves.
The fighting below stops. All the zombies just stop moving. They go dead still. Dead still.
Ha ha,
and
Alan.
yeah, right? A bright light can be seen slowly rising up to the level of the building, and you see Callista standing there. Don't listen to her. Kill them all. 100 souls, and I'm yours again.
Okay, that's new. I didn't think seeing ghosts were a part of my power set.
You've all been a nuisance. It's time to end this. She raises up a hand, and suddenly it starts storming. This scene tag now has torrential rain too.
I'm trying to think of something.
I'm almost tempted, but I feel like I might be pushing my luck if I do this.
Do it. Do it.
How many things do I have on fade? Oh, refresh my memory. What happens when something gets 3 fades?
It breaks, so you lose the theme and it gets replaced.
Ah!
Now you're rethinking it, aren't you?
And just out of curiosity, if a Legos theme breaks, it gets replaced with a Mythos theme, doesn't it?
Yep, so you'd hit an avatar state, wouldn't you?
Oh, I'd be at 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah. If you lose that theme, you become legendary.
Hmm. So, I'm a little annoyed that something is trying to usurp the control of the skies from the Lord of the Upper Sky. So, there might be a counter windstorm to make a nice little eye of the storm here. Once again,
Oh.
it's stop holding back. So,
This is going to be on a much larger scale.
yeah.
This will be a no return.
That sounds about right. Just double check what that entails.
It is, yeah. You'll either have to mark fade or crack on something and lose all the theme or all the tags, or you lose the theme.
You know, hilariously, it's going to be the same way thing either way. because I'm looking at the theme I'm gonna be slapping that fade on. So it's either I lose it or I lose it and get my goal here.
Well, here's the thing. This is going to affect your adaptation
Wait, what?
because of your wind powers and what you're trying to do. This is actually going to affect that.
Ah. Okay, that changes things.
Yeah.
Still going for it.
All right. Roll plus logos.
Let me double check this because this is not good. This is another. Well, shit. I'm losing my adaptation.
What'd you get?
An 8.
Oh shit. Oof.
Well, I went for it.
F in the chat, everybody.
F.
So, what does this look like as you let go?
Like I was saying when I described the intended effect, I was trying to create like essentially a windstorm to force a eye of safety for us to keep just push out the rain, keep it away, literally change the weathering around us like she did in an immediate response. But I think with me just letting go and exerting that much force, I kind of just drop to a knee as I feel a little bit of the power that I've been getting just fade with it.
Hmm. So, your windstorm did counter the one that this Callista has created. So much so that it stopped raining across the city. Like, the mist was pushed back just enough by an awesome display of power. And you actually watch as Callista hits the floor.
Forgive me, but I don't think ghosts crash into things.
You obnoxious little shit. What did you do?
Called your bluff is what I did.
He looks over, and for a moment, there's recognition and then surprise. It's like, no, that's not Callista. That's not my Callista. I wanted so much to believe. The woman on the floor sits up, says, do you honestly think you can stop us? Uh, go toe to toe. Okay. So yeah, you get to choose 2 off of your list there. I'm assuming you're giving her a status and making sure she doesn't give you one back. Okay. You shoot her and she lets out a scream as you do. She says, even in death, I still get the last laugh. You're not going to win. The gatekeepers are going to fall, and so will this city. You realize you can't. She's not a rift. See, I know the gatekeeper tricks. You can't seal another gatekeeper. Isn't that right, Renee? She attempts to roll off of the building.
Yeah, am I able to try to stop her?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Um, come on, to go screen. I think can I? I don't know how I would stop her with the sword. Well, it transforms into anything. So could I just make it like a hook?
I mean, you could do that. You could also spear her with it into the ground. Take a page out of Amit's book.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna turn it into a like a spear, and it looks like it's a um, those big old fashioned iron gates.
Oh yeah.
It looks like one of a spoke thing from one of those.
Okay. So you got a almost like a man catcher.
Yeah.
All right. So you grab her. She's like, fucking, you're not going to stop us. You may as well just kill me. So I'm not telling you shit.
But I could stop you for right now, so that's what it is.
Levi looks at you. Thank you. Uh, what have I done? I just. I. Yeah. Thank you. And he takes a leap off the building. Yeah. What do you guys do?
So what else do we need to do here? Okay, what do you need me to do? I'll get the report.
Amit, what are you doing?
Trying to get my wits about me, trying to figure out, all right, what the hell just happened, and how am I going to recover from doing that?
Marcus lends a hand. He's, come on, man, let's get you up.
Yeah, I need a drink after that.
Yeah, I got plenty of booze here. Oh, hey, it's Levi's old bike. He points to the motorcycle sitting right in the middle of the street.
Huh. How the hell did that get here? We did.
Do you inspect it?
Yeah, I'm going to go over and inspect it and see what's going on.
All right, roll me an investigation.
Let's see, what do I have that would help in inspecting a motorcycle that just randomly appeared? I don't have anything, so I think I'm rolling raw.
All right.
And I got a 10.
Okay. Inside the saddlebags, you find some what appears to be like purple ammunition, like purple tipped ammunition, a couple of pistols, body armor, and what appears to be a fedora.
This is gatekeeper gear. I'm just going to take a quick glance over in Penelope's way, and then at everybody else is like, huh. So yeah, these are going to be coming with me.
Doesn't take long for a gatekeeper SEAL team to make their way on scene, probably just a couple of minutes. A helicopter actually like zooms right in, camera circles around them, team drops out, the whole dramatic tactical thing. And walking in leisurely is the seamstress.
No, it's going to be so pissed.
Lola's going to can you report now.
What was that? Say that again.
Get out. She's going to file her report, but she could like leave Noel's card for the seamstress. Like after she files her report.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, give him a call, please.
I prefer not to.
Well, I tried.
Poor Noel.
He gonna
And
be
then I
mad.
think try to sneak away, to sneak off.
If you're worried about needing protection, we can help you.
No, I don't need protection.
Very well. Agent Hart.
Pleasure to see you again.
Pleasure as always. I'll be taking point from this for this operation from here on out. You can go ahead and leave Agent Collins with me.
Understood.
I'll expect a full report as soon as you return back to base. Apparently, we have traitors within our organization.
It's the mental thought of surprise, surprise, but yeah. Nods and says it's to be expected from what I saw. Silverhand's getting more brash.
Yes. Has this one said anything useful?
Nothing really outside of the usual. We're better, and we'll fit, and that we will fail.
As they usually do. You hear the beep of a radio come from the bike.
Um,
I'm gonna go investigate.
yeah, I'm just
Go
gonna step
on,
away
lie to
from-
me.
I'm not lying anymore. I'm just going to step away from the bike and let you guys have it. I would have got what I need.
Lola's leaving.
You stole all my stuff. Not my
You
stuff,
don't know
my
that.
evidence.
You don't know that.
Over the table, I know that, and I'm allowed to be salty.
Nice.
All right. What's up with the radio and the bike?
It appears somebody's trying to get a hold of this Agent Collins. Vanessa, respond. God damn it. Vanessa, respond.
We'll look at the seamstress and suggest we could make her respond.
That's a brilliant idea.
Back over and approach Vanessa and say, "Do you want to talk to your friend?"
You see Vanessa stand there just completely just deadpan. Just no.
I was asking out of courtesy.
Oh, what are you going to do then? Torture me?
Would you like that?
I've had worse.
I have the thought, and tell me if I'm wrong for this thought. I feel like between the seamstress's abilities and my own, we could quite literally puppet her.
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
I want to be a dick and puppet her.
Roll hit with all you got.
Excellent. Come back, dice. I need you. Sewing needles, baiting the trap. Say like a spider catching flies.
Yeah.
What do you think? Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
It's a 12 total.
Okay. Between the two of you, you guys get her to forcefully respond. What would you like her to say?
Try to keep up some of the brash attitude she's got, like going with. Yeah, it's me. You want?
Timetables have changed. We need Levi to finish up the clan here, then start moving into phase 2 of Longinus's launch.
Already?
Yes. Tell me, Agent, what's the command code for the day?
Oh, damn it, I burned that theme. I can't use that.
Meanwhile, Marcella comes up to Amit, says, "What the hell's this?"
I'm guessing she's talking about the stuff I took from the saddlebags.
I mean, she noticed that, but she's actually referring to what's going on with the gatekeepers.
Looks like a bit of a internal schisms going on over there.
You gotta love the novelas. Yeah, you gonna share some of this gear or what?
What you want, the bullets or the body armor?
I mean, I'll take the bullets.
All right.
Orale, güey, let's go. Hey, hold on. Let me check. She pulls out her gun. She's like, "Oh shit, yeah, this will fit mine.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's the same gun. Check it out. It's my cuarta alerte."
God damn it. We just have Marcella with ceiling ammo now.
She only takes 2 of the magazines. There's still there was 4 left.
All right. So I'm a bit distracted. I'm trying to pick out what I'm going to be replacing my lost theme with.
Oof. Yeah, have fun. You're muted, Janie.
I was just talking to myself. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So yeah, what do you have? What do you have her say then, Penelope?
Sorry, I'm being mad at myself for burning the thing that would let me poke around in her brain. Wait, I've already done that. I've done that. I can do it. I can look for this memory.
So this will be at a -3.
Okay, that's fine. Say 9.
Okay. It's coming in kind of fuzzy, somewhere between like you're getting the word command, but there's some sort of number that comes after it, but you're not entirely sure what that sound is.
Yeah, I think we've lost it at this point. Unfortunately.
What's that?
What was it that he asked? What was the
The command code.
command code? I'm gonna just sure look with the seamstress for a moment and shake my head and indicate that I don't know. I don't have a lead.
She attempts to, takes over. Command 14. The radio clicks off, clicks back on. Cool. So you're captured. That's fantastic. All right. Who's listening in? Let me guess. It's got to be those annoying ass people that raided our other facility. Boss did say something about you guys coming around. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, Vanessa, but your services are no longer required. As for whoever's listening in, you guys aren't going to stop us from launching Longinus.
I think both of them just end up letting it go. Let him talk until he's done talking.
Yeah, he's done.
Okay. So I imagine it just clicks off and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Lola. Which way did you start walking away?
The way I came.
Okay. Your normal driver finally catches up to you, says, "What the hell happened over here?"
Well, it's over now. You don't haven't you moved on to drive for somebody else?
No, Johnny was a friend of mine. After he passed away, I promised I was going to take care of you.
You wanted somebody to take care of me still?
I wanted to make sure you were going to stay safe.
Well, they're forcing me out, so I don't really I'm on my own now, so
I mean, they're asking you to step down. They gave you time to consider whether or not you were going to do this peacefully. If you want to fight, I'll fight.
there's if they want me out, then I'm out. They could just something will happen to me later, and I don't really feel like putting the kids through that.
You might not know Leah as well as I do, but she is a woman of her word. She ain't going to do you any harm if you agree to the terms on this contract. And I know you haven't attended one of the council meetings, but they will uphold that contract.
But I really don't know what to do right now because this has been my whole life since before I even finished school.
So, if you want to keep it, you got to fight. Otherwise, if you're trying to just protect your family, then you can walk away. Let them pay whatever the hell they're going to pay you for it. Let them take care of you. All right?
Fight this, how would that would put me a negative? They wouldn't want to help anymore, right?
No, if you fight this, you got to prove that you can lead the Thorns. You're going to have to literally fight Leah for this. All right? She's no slouch. She can hold her own. But she's giving you the easy way out. Easy way is going to be bloodless.
Yeah, I'll just let her have it, and I'll just will they take care of the kids?
Absolutely. You can renegotiate this contract. That is an option.
I'll try to renegotiate it with her just to make sure that they're going to be okay before I sign it.
All right. Let me know, boss. I'll get Leah on the phone. We can settle this, all right?
Okay, thanks. And thanks for everything you've done.
Yeah. I do it for Johnny, and I do it for you, and I do it for the kids.
I'm sorry about Johnny.
What's there to be sorry about?
Lola does not answer that, and she won't take the right way. She'll just keep walking.
Nice. Amit, what are you up to?
Drowning myself in alcohol do not consider why the guy in my head is now a little bit more quiet.
Oof. You get like a little breeze, but yeah, it's quite dull. Marcus and Marcella sit across from you. You okay, man?
I'll be fine. Few days, maybe another bender or two, and see how I'm going to deal with this, because that didn't realize how much that was going to take out of me.
Yeah, man. Got some gift. Might even be useful. Ever thought about maybe settling down? I know you kind of freelance it from here and there, but maybe come hang out with Les and Ennis.
I'm kind of split on that. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to just stick around and go with that, but I have a bit of a strong connection with both Jamal and the Shogunate, as well as apparently the Hatters, and making sure they don't burn the city to a ground.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm you know what? You do you. I don't want to be getting involved with all that. That's oof.
And then there's Lola and the I have my hand in way too many pots.
Yeah, but you know what? It means you're keeping your finger on the pulse.
Yeah, that it does. Personally enough, I thought it was my love of fighting that was going to get me killed more than anything else, but no, apparently it's just knowing those three.
Yeah. Hey, well, even if you aren't one of us, I consider you one of us. Anytime you guys need anything, you let us know.
All right, and I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, a bit mutual. If you ever need our help for something, give us a call. The worst we can say is no.
Yeah, that's fair. What happened with Levi?
It turns out, some rogue gatekeeper was yanking him around. From what I gathered.
Jesus. All right. Man needs to pay for what he's done.
Right now, I think he needs a bit of closure first, and then I think he's going to be beating himself up more than any of us can do it.
Yeah, I can't imagine what kind of personal hell he's living in right now.
Yeah.
I'll give it a couple of days. Then I'll come find him. Said he was at the church.
That was the way he last went. Like I said, he was after closure, and I believe a more friendly gatekeeper informed him of how he could get some.
Understood. Speaking of your gatekeeper friend, I'm going to switch it over to Penelope.
Slide.
What are you doing?
Doing what I need to help clear the scene.
Okay. While the SWAT team is currently doing their final while the SWAT team's doing their final sweep of the area, trying to make sure things are going around, you hear like a coin fall out of Vanessa's pocket.
You'll look and try to snatch that.
It is an old Roman coin, and it's bright and shiny silver.
It's the same as the coins we've seen before, right?
Yes, except those coins were burnt. They looked almost broken.
You
Looks
found
like we
a
might
port key.
have.
What are you gonna do?
I have a port key, and I'm turning it in. I'm not keeping that shit.
Who are you giving it to?
Seamstress's point right now, isn't she? For the
Yep.
whole thing. Give it to her. If something happens to it, I'll narrow out, hey, we can't trust our seamstress.
Okay. She takes it, puts it into a plastic baggie, labeled evidence, says, all right, we'll handle this from here. Why don't you tie up loose ends with the breach?
Clarify for me over the table what that means, because I can't process it.
So that's a gatekeeper term for rift.
Okay, so go find Levi, basically.
Yeah.
Cool, that was my second plan. She'll nod and take her leave. Going back up to the cliff.
You see Levi sitting there, like right on the cliff's edge. And he appears to be talking with nobody at first. Camera shifts over, and you see Callista sitting next to him.
I'm going to give them a little bit of distance and just kind of observe. I mean, the whole reason she said go is to let them have that moment of closure. So
For a moment, he's still talking with her. Then he stands up, turns around, looks right at you. I'm sorry for what I've done.
I'm not the one who needs apologizing to.
Yeah, well, the ones that I need to apologize to will likely skin me alive and keel haul me.
Quite possibly. Especially if you stay around here.
Yeah. So, I guess what I'm saying is goodbye.
Bye. You realize that because of what I do, if we see each other again, I have to bring you in.
Don't worry. You won't see me again.
What I'm going to do, and she's going to take out her gun and make sure it's loaded and say, we're going to make this look like you got away.
Let me just make it easy for you. He takes a step back and falls off the cliff.
Out of compulsion, she runs forward to get to the edge. And searches the water.
You look down and see the crag below. You can kind of see his body for a moment. The waves crash over it, and he disappears.
And I imagine in some fashion of time later, he appears with Callista.
Yeah. Actually, so I'm going to skip ahead a couple of days here. What has everybody been up to?
A farewell tour of my territory.
So Leah is actually standing there with you, and she says, "You made the right decision, and I'm sorry to have to force your hand on it. Oh, sorry for the squealing. You made the right decision. I'm sorry that it had to go this way, but I will take care of you. I respect you, and I will take care of kids as promised."
And just make sure that they stay safe and they finish their school.
Yeah, I'm not kicking you out of the city. You still get to have your family. You act as if you're leaving. I've got money set aside for them to go to college and for schooling. Make sure that you guys are well prepared for. All right?
I am going to take vacation for a while.
Understood. Johnny was the heart of the Thorns, and you had Johnny's heart. That's admirable. I can respect that. If you need anything, you let me know.
Yeah, you have good luck with everything. You have a great. Um, I know you'll do a great job.
Thank you. What about you, Amit?
So the last few days probably have been spent, figuring out how to get by without my abuse of wind power. Like, but more or less probably is going around putting out the fires, both metaphorical and probably literal, of No and the Hatters becoming a recognized seat on the Council of Nine, and maybe actually fixing my financial situation in the process a little bit, looking to move into a bigger apartment, just putting the entire situation behind me, maybe even establishing more regular contact with Marcella and the Los Lorento
Las
Las
Las Serenas,
Las Serenas.
the sirens.
Yeah.
There's a knock at your door.
And I'll probably be in mid packing, so I'll probably put a pause on that and just take a quick look at the people to see who is it.
It is Marcella.
All right, so yeah, quick open the door. Well, more like just straight up open the door and say, "Hey, glad you could make it."
Wouldn't miss it. So boss has me out here recruiting, trying to reclaim some of the numbers we lost. It's not that many, but figure I was in the area. I stopped by, say hi.
All right, well, come on in. Got some of your favorite beer in the fridge still.
Can't drink right now.
Fair enough.
It's pounding from last night. Too much drinking.
Yeah. So,
Hey. There's always something funny to me about, us. And kind of wanted to always say I'm sorry. Just didn't know how to.
out of code, I'm trying to think. Actually, no, I would think Amit might be aware that she may have manipulated him a little bit with some power, right?
Yeah.
So back in character, he takes a moment. Yeah, okay, but it did. I will admit, it did hurt a little bit, especially given the fact that we probably didn't need to do it in the first place.
It's just who I am, The sirens were kind of a crazy lot.
Right. Look, I'm not one to hold that much of a grudge, so I'm willing to put it behind us, move forward, maybe even try again.
Honestly, I'm into it. Let's go.
All right. Thanks. And I think with that, he's just going to let her in. If she hasn't already stepped in, he's going to open the door wider and let her in and close it behind her if she does.
All right. So she stops you from closing the door. She closes it herself, and then she gives you a kiss.
All right. Yeah. He accepts and he's right in there with it. I'm not entirely sure how far you want to take this. I don't think we want to go much further than this.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
As the scene fades, we go over to Penelope.
I think probably the first thing Penelope ended up doing after all this was she had to visit base at some point to make her report.
On your way to the base, you get stopped by a familiar voice. It's Tabitha.
Turn, look at her, and say, "Ah, Tabitha, how are you doing today?"
Really weirded out, but interested. I'm a couple of nights ago started seeing a weird ghost apparition. I don't know. It was a couple, and they told me I needed to talk to you.
About what?
He said he was sorry and that he left you high and dry, but this was how he was going to get back with Callista. That name sound familiar?
Yes, it does. It was an encounter that we had on the cliff.
He also told me you need to go back there.
Did he say why?
Something that he said only you would know. That didn't really explain much to me. Skylar?
I think Tabitha watches for a moment as the color pales a little bit in her features. She's a little bit stiff for a moment before clearing her throat and says, "I see. Is there anything else?"
No. Something also tells me that you know more than I do. Dr. Zane? That name come up?
Yes?
Who is he?
Tabitha, before I answer that, I need to know for sure that you are ready to handle something that could drastically change how you see things.
I've been ready my entire life. And I keep feeling like the answer is right there and right there and right there, and it keeps getting further and further away. Lola tried to tell me once, and I just couldn't remember. Something is stopping that, and I need to know why. Apparently, you know. So I want to know.
What's there is to protect you.
I am a grown goddamn woman. I don't need protection. I want answers. What is it that is keeping me from knowing what Lola knows? What everybody apparently knows but me.
I can try to help you, but I can't guarantee that it will relay the same. I can't guarantee it won't what happened with Lola won't happen with me.
Just tell me.
Let's find somewhere that we can speak in peace.
As you start to move on, Lola. There's a knock at your door.
She is packing, like she stopped packing whatever she's packing, and she answers it.
It's Dr. Zane.
Yeah, do you need something?
Where's Tabitha?
I'm not her babysitter. I don't.
No, you're right. I do apologize. I
She's
heard about something.
fiance.
Yeah, I heard about something that happened recently. Reports say that you and your team got involved. Want to thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Sorry to bother you.
You can't. Why can't you find her? Don't you have like a GPS or something on her?
Yeah, something like that. She's currently not on my radar. Don't know why.
I
Figured I'd
can.
check with you.
Yeah, I'll try to find her and make sure she's okay. But really should keep better track of her.
Oh yeah, make me look like the asshole.
Well,
He is the asshole.
And you're not wrong.
well, I mean, you're the one doing this, so I don't know what else you expect me to do.
You know what? Never mind. It's fine. I'll find her.
That's
Thank you.
kind of passive aggressive.
One more time.
I said that's kind of passive aggressive.
I'm worried, given everything that's happened lately.
Lola text tab.
No response.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try. I'll try to find it before I leave town, and I'll just let you know what's going on if I want to.
Thanks.
You know, maybe you shouldn't keep all these secrets from her. Just saying.
I do what I must to keep her safe. All right. Right now, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to keep her safe. Penelope.
Yeah.
So now that you have Tabitha out of the street,
Basically, find somewhere we can just hunker down and actually sit and talk because, well, this is going to be a lot.
all right. So you guys talk it through. I'm assuming just have the
Yeah.
whole conversation about how it's her dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
She takes a moment. She's leaning against the wall, very shocked. And before she could say anything, the ground beneath your feet starts to rumble.
Well, this is less than ideal. Trying to find balance and grab Tabitha so that we are at least trying to hunker down safely together.
Mm,
Or is it just my feet or both of us?
it's
I guess
both.
I
It's
okay.
like everything around
whole
you is
area,
starting to
got
shake,
it.
almost like an earthquake.
Got it.
Amit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, your entire apartment shakes violently, as if a bomb went off.
Not again. All right. So the moment everything stops shaking, I'm running to a window and throwing it open to take a look to see. All right, what exploded? What happened?
As you look outside, you see that there is a bright light coming from one of the skyscrapers in downtown.
Like a spotlight being flashed out of the window, or bright reflection on its glass, a literal fire.
A literal solid beam of white light that cuts through the sky, literally opening a hole in the mist. You can see a pitch black sky for once just over that particular skyscraper.
Oh, that's not good.
Lola. As you know, as the doctor's trying to escape, right? You get a message from Tabitha saying, "Are you okay?" There's some sort of rumble. You can kind of feel it underneath you.
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you? You want me to come get you?
I'm fine. I'm with Penelope.
Where are you?
Uh, Close to downtown.
Um, she's gonna say be right there, and she's gonna try to, with the ground shaking, try to make it there.
Yeah. Dr. Zane is already like he's already left to his car. He's driving. Penelope.
Yep.
You now see this bright light being emitted from one of the buildings.
Well, that's gonna stir up a chatter.
Your newspaper starts going off. There's all sorts of warnings and stuff about assaults on gatekeeper facilities.
I guess that's the sign that I have to get into gear and report it.
The chief one that comes up says some sort of weapon being used on Crane Industries Tower.
She is going to request orders.
Immediately, you get a find the source of the interruption or of this weapon and shut it down.
Just gonna look at Tabitha and say, I have to leave. Are you okay?
Do what you got to do.
All right.
As you're heading out, the scene shifts over to Amit.
Mhm.
Monticello jumps out of bed. She's got the sheet wrapped around her. What the hell is going on? It's like fucking Independence Day out there.
Looks like either the gatekeepers are doing something stupid, or somebody's got on hold of their stuff and is doing something stupid.
Oh, what the hell are you gonna do? Is this too big for me? All right. I deal in drugs and not end of the world scenarios.
I I feel like that I'm going to get dragged into this somehow. So I'm going to go and find out and see if I can stop this from, actually becoming the end of the world.
Shit. Let me know if you need help.
Oh, it'll be fun. If nothing else, a good fight.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
And I think that's probably a good place to end tonight.
Woo!
So let's go ahead and reverse order this. Meg,
Oh no, it's me. Hello, I am Meg and or Meg Mysteria, and you can find me as such on Twitch, on Twitter, on Itch. Pay attention to those because I usually post what I'm doing. As far as where you can find me next, you can find me right here on Singularity for the two-part series for Heart of Darkness, my alien game that's kicking up for the month of October. Get some spooky shit going on. And after that, the 28th, I will be over on Neon Lights Roleplay for Trophy Dark. And after that, we roll back around to here for Campers Cross and such, and going into next month. So I think that's pretty much me. I will continue to reverse order it, throw it at Shock.
All right. So, yes, I've been Shock Point Fairy. I'm reprised my role as Ahmet Moreno this evening. And look, he's not as broke anymore. It kind of cost him the ability to summon winds on demand, but he'll figure something out. And hey, he also got a girlfriend, so that's also a good thing. But the next time you'll be able to catch me will actually be tomorrow over on my own channel here on Twitch, Shock Point Failure. Like I stream every Monday and Wednesday. I am speeding my way through Resident Evil 4, the remake, with the intention of coming back to the latest DLC for that. Separate ways, if I can get a little bit of money to actually buy that, but that's besides the point. As well as various other games, just to spice it up a little bit. The next time you ever be able to catch me for tabletop related things would double checking my mental calendar. Actually, yes, I think the next time I show up on camera would be Site 117G on the 20th.
yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, on the 20th. And then we have and then there's Heart of Darkness with Meg on that was the 24th and the 26th, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And then we wrap up the month on the 28th with King's Gambit, if I remember my dates entirely correctly. Yes.
Yep.
All right. And that is it for me for October. November, I'll wait until it's a bit closer before I start announcing things there. But yes. Oh, let's see. You can find me over on Twitter because I refuse to call it its actual name because it's a stupid name at Shockpoint622, as well over on Blue Sky as at Shockpoint Failure. I also exist over on Itch. I do have a game on there. It is still currently in its game jam form, but it will be getting rewritten to a more expanded and involved setup by the end of the year. So keep an eye out on that. And I believe that wraps it up everywhere. You can find me on Itch as Shockpoint Fail. I believe I have my name there. I'll double check it in a second. It's either Shockpoint Fail or Shockpoint Failure. One of the two. Yeah, I believe that wraps me up. So I'm going to pass it on over to Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie. I don't update my social medias. I have them. Janie Potts 7575 on Twitter, Janie Potts on Blue Sky, and I'm on at times. And play games, have fun.
Don't you have a new, or don't you have something coming up soon? aside from King's Gambit?
I'm in Heart of Darkness on the 24th and 26th, and the game here on Friday.
All right. Anything else?
I think I have something. I think it's Wednesday on Lost Caravan. That's about it for the week.
All right. Well, I have been your game master. My name is Alan. I am a professional game master. You can find me on startplaying.games. I haven't really had anything come up lately. But you will also see me here. Hold on. You will also see me here for Site 117G on the 20th, King's Gambit on the 28th, and then we go back into our rotation. I also believe that we have Henshin a Go-Go coming back starting, I believe, at the beginning of November, right, Meg?
I believe so. I'll have to double check dates.
All right. And if you want to find this game or any of my others in the Breaking Neon series, this game isn't out yet, but the rest of them are on Drive-Thru RPG in the City of Misgarage. I am hoping to have this done by Halloween. Cross my fingers, cross my toes, hoping to get it done by Halloween so that it'll be out for a Halloween release to be able to play. And yeah, if you guys stick around, we will be doing a raid over to Table Top Notch. Yep. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
See you.